Hi, my name's Stacey.
I'm Julie. Thank you for coming to this meeting.
Sure, you're welcome.
So, tell me more about Mason.
Mason is 2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's a very good kid.
What does he like to do around the house?
Around the house, he has a tractor that he likes to ride. It's a four-wheeler. It's battery operated. He likes to go outside and play with balls. He kicks balls around. He likes to play basketball. He likes to chase dogs around. He has 2 dogs, and anything outdoors he loves to do.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. Loves going for walks. Everything.
What has his interactions been like with his baby brother?
He's been very good with his brother. In car rides, he holds his hand. He also, if brother's crying, he goes and he'll run and get his binky for him. He'll also hold the bottle, and give the baby milk. He does, watch his brother and pays attention to him, and whatever I say, he'll go and get. If I need something, if I need a tissue because the baby spit up a little bit, he'll run and get me a tissue. He's very helping.
That's good. Has he been involved in any more social activities?
I try to take him to the park as much as I could, to be around kids. I also take him to, there's this playtime that he goes with other kids, to interact with kids, and he also goes to story times with other 2-year-olds his age, and he really enjoys, getting out, seeing, watching everything, learning new things.
Has there been any time like going to the library or going to anything around the community with him?
He likes going to Barnes and Nobles. He also likes when people read to him. He really enjoys reading books. He likes going to events, anything that's outdoors, like carnivals. He loves going to the zoo, seeing the animals. Anything really that has to do with outdoors that he can experience. He loves parks. He loves parks. He loves visiting farm animals. He loves going out for ice cream. Anything. Anything outdoors. He's very he likes to go for walks. I'll take him in a stroller. We'll walk anywhere that that we can walk. He walks with us. We like to go and see the ducks. Sometimes we'll go out to different parks where they have walking paths. And he likes to walk and see different things, and I'll show him, this is a bird or this is a hawk, and I try to point things out to him, and he's understanding.
Is he able to identify any of the animals himself?
Yeah, he does. He'll point because he doesn't talk that much yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if I tell him, point to the bird, he'll point to a bird. I'll say, point to, if like a squirrel, he'll point to a squirrel. He identifies everything and he's very smart. Everything I tell him, he's learning. Like I'll say, this is a rabbit. So then next time he sees a rabbit, I'll say point to the rabbit, and he'll point. He does identify objects and animals. Yeah, he's doing really well.
Has he been communicating more with other children or more adults?
He's very shy. He's very shy around a lot of adults. Just recently we were at a store and I bumped into a friend and I was holding him and he got real shy and he wouldn't really even look at him. He is very scared of other people, but I'm trying to take him out as much as I could.
So I was thinking of some things that you could do to maybe help him with his verbal development.
Mm-hmm.
You could maybe, is he interested in music? Maybe have him listen to
like
more
music.
music.
Yeah, he likes music.
Yeah, maybe you could get him into like a program where he could do music with other children.
Mm-hmm.
Has he been seeing a lot of other children lately?
Not really, not too much. So
Yeah.
maybe that would be something I should definitely consider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be good. And I'm more involved with like other children, other programs.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we could go to like a story time or something at like a library.
Okay.
Do they have any of those?
I think so. Maybe like a Barnes and Noble type
Yeah.
of place. Yeah. Yeah. He likes story time, so he probably would do good with that. Yeah.
When does he just like point to things when he
just-
communicates? Like how does he try to communicate with you?
He just uses his hands and he'll go like you know. But he and another way he communicates is he'll grab your hand and pull you to where what he wants, like what he does. Like he'll just grab your hand and, you know, pull you to the fridge and he'll point them like to what drink he wants. So I don't know how to fix that.
Do you ask him ever like what do you want, or like maybe try to give him some words to use?
Yes, I've been trying to practice a little bit with him, but
So if he points to like a bottle or something, he would say, like, "Do you want? Like, I don't know how you mean. Do you want the bottle, or tell me what you want, and maybe try to get him to say if he
Yeah,
wants the
I
bottle.
have to-
That'd be even better."
I have to work on that for him to talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It'd be good if you could ask him more like open-ended questions.
Mhm.
See if he could say more stuff than just like yes or no.
Yeah, because he does. Like if I will ask him a question, he will shake his head yes, or he will shake his head no, but he won't say yes or no. Like I'll just know by his head movements, you know, yes, no. So I do have to work on trying to get him to talk. But I guess everyone's kind of different.
Yeah, everyone learns at their own rate.
Yeah, definitely.
And that might be helpful. What are some frustrations that he has? Is there anything like get upset easily?
I think what frustrates him is that he can't quite say words yet. I think sometimes, you know, I get him something that he may not want. You could see that he gets a little like frustrated because he can't talk.
So
So
that would be frustrating.
yeah, he can't voice exactly what he wants. So that's one thing that kind of frustrates him. Also, you know, if you're taking too long to get ready and he's ready, you know, he starts getting a little upset, like, come on, hurry up, like, let's go. But he has to understand, he has to have some patience, you know, like, I'm trying to get everything together, you know. But he's a pretty happy kid. He doesn't really get frustrated that much. It's just communication that kind of frustrates him.
Yeah.
But that's about it. It's pretty good.
It's good. What are some of his sleep habits like?
His sleep habits. He usually goes to bed around 8:30 in the evening. He gets up around 8 o'clock. He does sleep through the night. I do give him. He does go down for a nap anywhere between 2 and 3 o'clock, and he does usually sleep for about an hour and a half when he does. But usually I do try to get his nap in. But for the most part, you know, he's, you know, when it's bedtime, it's bedtime. We give him a bath, read books to him, and then we get him ready for bed. And he does sleep. He stays in his crib. He sleeps really good. I don't give him any problems.
That's good. What is his eating habits like?
Eating, very picky eater. I try to get him to try different foods, but he does really enjoy cheese. He likes a little bit of chicken. My mom makes really good mashed potatoes, and he'll eat those. But he's very, very picky. He likes sweets. Anything that has peanut butter, chocolate. He loves that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But eating habits, he's very picky. Sometimes he may not eat like certain foods, but he's just more. He's very very picky. You know, I try to get him to try everything. You know, even if it's just a bite, but very picky eater.
Does Mason do anything around the house?
He likes, if I'm cleaning, he likes to also grab like brooms, and if I'm sweeping, he likes to grab a broom and pretend that he's sweeping. So he likes anything that I'm doing in the house. He also likes to. He kind of mimics what I do. Um, Also, I want to mention that uh, for his age and how he is, he loves to share. Uh, just the other day, I was getting him a juice out of the refrigerator, and I opened it for him, and then he was drinking it, and he comes over to me, and he puts the straw in my mouth so I can have some of his juice also. And I was like, oh, thank you for sharing, you know. So then when I was feeding him lunch, I had, you know, some food on his plate, and then I would be like, okay, you know, it's time to eat, and he'll eat a couple bites, and then he'll look over at me, and then he'll try to put a piece of his food in my mouth
Oh, wow.
and share it with me. So he likes to share things. He's not afraid to, you know, help with anything. He's very helpful. If I say, you know, go and get me, you know, a tissue, go get me a binky, go get me this, that, a diaper. He knows exactly what I need, and I don't even have to show him. Like, I don't have to point to where it is. He just automatically knows, you know, to get it, and he's very helpful. But also, I'll bring him outside, and I'll say, hey, we gotta bring the garbage cans in. So he'll grab one edge, I'll grab the other, and he likes to help bring
It's
the
good
garbage
that you
cans.
do that together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also I teach him too with like crossing on the roads. I also teach him to walk on the sidewalks. And if we are crossing a road, you know, to stop, look in both directions, and to cross the road. So he becomes familiar. But I try to teach him, you know, to be polite. If he does try to, you know, um, if he tries to like hit me, or hit the dog or whatever, I'll tell him no and say, you don't do that. And he does stop, but you have to, try to teach them, what's right and what's wrong, and to be nice.
Does he listen well to you?
Yes, he listens very well.